Christina.
I'm Christine, and we're the Gorgeous Geeks, and we're here today to talk about I Joe Retaliation. And it was okay, I guess. I mean,
it was still way better than the first one, I thought.
I guess, but
do you remember the first one?
I didn't see all of it because I had to pick someone up or something while I watched on TV, and I didn't quite see the end. But from what I know, it doesn't really matter. But I mean, there's like one part in here that's like, you just gotta kind of remove yourself from your mind and just accept what happened, like,
yeah,
because it was just totally completely unrealistic.
Yeah.
And it was like the intense climax of the movie, like, oh, everything's hitting the fan, but it's like in my mind I'm just like, please, like, it would not happen like this, you know. So
well, that's what happens when action figures try to save the world. I mean, but I have to say that Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, was the best part of the movie to me, because it was The Rock being The Rock.
Well, I liked the crew that it was mostly 3 G.I. Joes, and then Bruce Willis eventually pops on, but
it's Bruce, and a touch of Bruce Willis is always good.
I like the guy Flint. He was cute, and
did a lot of parkour stuff in the
movie,
which was really cool.
His stunts were cool.
But come on, a lot of people go to this movie because they want to see Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
It's just like, you're just counting down, like, okay, when is Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow gonna fight?
Yeah, it just seems like, to me, it's like their parts told to kind of disconnect from the rest of the soldier
it seems
stuff.
like a different movie.
It does seem like a different movie, and the awful part was that one black ninja dude was just so awful, just so, like, who hired this guy? Like, who did that? You're awful. It was hard to listen to. It just is, but it just seemed like 2 totally different kind of films. Like, they did not kind of mesh their parts well together, kind of. To me, it didn't seem.
Okay, you really don't remember the first one.
I saw their parts, and it didn't seem meshed well in the other one either.
I mean, this was a movie.
I understand that they're all characters in the same thing. I'm just saying it doesn't feel right.
Like, this movie is not like, superhero movie level, but I still give it a point because it was way better than the first one, which I assumed it would be. And I just think, like I said, The Rock just really did his thing. I could have just watched him the whole entire time, but I still was looking for Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow to fight, because their fighting sequences is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, Storm Shadow, like, in one part, and I'm like, oh, Storm Shadow, you're cool. It's too bad you're evil. And I don't want to.
There was a time when he was shirtless, and I was just like.
That was when I was like, oh, it's too bad you're evil.
I was like, oh, wow. Storm Shadow. What's your real name, and where can I meet you?
Yeah, I still want to know what Snake Eyes looks like, though. That's one thing.
Yeah, you see this little white boy in the the flashbacks, and just kind of like, I'm curious what you look like now.
I'm like, he Asian inside of there. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Who's this stunt double? Like,
but I thought it was really cool when there was which is in the trailers, if you've seen the trailers, of them running on the mountain and fighting each other. And I turned to my mom and I said, hey, there's your throwback to your old Asian fighting sword movies. And she was just like, yeah. So I thought that was.
I mean, that part was cool, except for every part with that black samurai guy. It was like hard to watch.
Going back to the Black Samurai.
I'm sorry, it was awful. Yeah. It was a big damper in the film.
Yeah, it kind of was.
And Cobra is just kind of lame.
The whole ending was just kind of like that climax part was just kind of like, okay, you just really, like you said, have to push it out of your mind, because you just know that you
can't think of it like a reasonable person. Like, you just have to watch it and go to that dark place and just everything off.
Like, think about, like, okay, this cartoon was for kids and this movie is for kids, and just
is it really supposed to be for kids?
I don't know,
because I think if it was for kids, Storm Shadow wouldn't have had a shirt off for that long of a time, and
well, it's for the whole family, I guess.
And I don't think the main 3 cast members would have been that good looking if it was for the kids, you know. It's not for kids. I mean, it's for kids, but...
I don't know. I guess I was trying to give an excuse for the little bit of corniness throughout that's in the movie. But I still thought it was a good movie. You know, like I said, there were some parts and some people in there that really, you know, made you want to go see it. And if, you know, there's a third one, I'm going to go see it again. Mainly because 3 things: The Rock, Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow.
You know, I just mostly want to know what Snake Eyes looks like.
Okay.
I just want the mystery solved.
Alright, well, anyways, tell us what you thought about G.I. Joe. I'm Katrina.
I'm Christina,
And
and
we're
we're
the
the
Gorgeous
Gorgeous Geeks.